Hi, good morning everyone. Dr. Randy Gregg here. I want to talk to you this morning about negativity. I hear that some as I walk through the building and talk to different leaders, and I know that you have to face it, so I thought I'd give you a few things to think about this Monday morning. First, when we think about negativity, I want you to understand that some people are just plain negative. It's their nature. I don't understand all the reasons why, but they tend to see the cup as half empty all the time, the sky's falling, and for whatever reasons, that's their approach to life. But there's also another reason why people are negative, and that has to do with stress. When they're overwhelmed, overworked, overloaded, we tend to demonstrate a less than best attitude. It's not that they mean to, but it just sort of shows up when the pressure's there. And then also I want you to know that the system itself creates negativity. Working at DFCS is a challenge. You know that. You've been there for a while. So I want you to understand that negativity happens. Some of it is because that's the way people are. Some of it happens because people are stressed. And some of it happens because the system creates it. No matter what the reason, you still have to deal with it. So I want to give you 4 little tips here to think about as you relate to your employees and those that report to you or those that you may come in contact with in the building. First, here's the first thing you can do, and that is just simply ask. A good question to start with is, how's it going? Tell me what it's like where you are right now. Realize that when you do this, you're just simply opening the door for conversation. You're not trying to fix people, correct people, judge people. You're just simply asking, what is it like where you are? And when you do, then I want you to do the second thing. And that's quite simple, but it's a challenge for some of us, and that is, listen. Give people your undivided attention. Focus your eyes, your body on them. Let them know that they are the most important thing in your world right now. So when you ask, you're opening the door, letting them walk through it. When they do, then you listen. That does 2 very important things. First, it acknowledges that they're having a problem and there's some emotions related to that. All of us want to be acknowledged. We want to know that we're important, we're valued, people take us seriously. Second thing is, it validates their emotions. We're not crazy, we're not stupid, we may be stressed and overwhelmed, but we're not all those other things. And so when you truly listen, it lets people know they are important, you take their needs seriously, you understand where they're coming from. As a leader, you want to do that. Here's the third thing you can do. Reflect. Reflect is another communication tool. It simply means that you are saying, I hear you. And as you do, you tell them what you hear. Like this, I understand that you may be overwhelmed. Let's talk about that. All I did was use the word reflection. I reflect back what I'm hearing. That does what listening does. It acknowledges, validates, but it also makes sure that I'm hearing exactly what they intend for me to know. Then you can turn that in another way, use the word reflection and say, how can I help you? Great little question. Sort of dividing up responsibility now. Is there something else that you can do? Say, provide, support, whatever it may be. Here's the 4th thing you can do. Raise this question. Now what? Okay, you've asked the question, they've shared their story, you've listened to their story, you've reflected what you have heard, understanding all of that. Now what are we going to do? You can't change the system, you can't change DFCS, you can't change the nature of the work, but in light of all of that, how can we give our best effort today?